What's up, everyone? It's day 34 of 75 Hard. I just finished my second workout of the day. I did my 45-minute outdoor workout, which consisted of speed bag work, push-ups, and burpees. Today I woke up, I got a phone call to go to work for a few days before this next job I start on Friday, so I'm leaving on Monday. I got to be there in the morning. Should just last about 2 days, but it's a great opportunity because it pays better, and I wouldn't have had it had I not gotten released from that last job. So good things come. You don't always have to take everything as a negative downfall. You can't let it overcome your thoughts and put you in a depressed state. You just have to know that the effort and the work that you've done is going to lead the way for the future of opportunities. Today I did my hour of cardio when I woke up after the phone call. I got up a little bit earlier, about 9 today. Still trying to go to sleep before midnight. Went and picked up my daughter. We went and got pedicures. Went and ate Qdoba, which is like a Chipotle sort of style restaurant. Exactly the same. And then we came home and I made her help me clean my house. So she left now to go to her friends, and I did my workout outside. I didn't make it to the gym today, but I still did my 2 workouts, which is fine because I still did push-ups and burpees also while doing the hour of cardio this morning. No problems with the diet today. Didn't really feel hungry at all still. So basically still just forcing food in, getting the food in that I need, the right amount of protein at least. No problems with anything else. Still need to stop putting off reading till the last second. Like I usually read after I do this video, no matter what time the video is. I need to start putting reading like first thing in my morning, because that's whenever I use that hour. Even if I don't count it as one of my workouts, I use that to kind of gain my positive thoughts in my head and release the negativity and get a higher frequency. And I know that every time I read, I'm like, why did I read this earlier today? It's always something good. I'm still on the same book, the 16 Laws of Undeniable Communication. Still trying to get better at doing these talks. I know I've gotten better, I believe. I don't feel as nervous while I'm on here. It's kind of like whenever you're around people for the first time. I'm kind of nervous or shy, I guess. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable. But yes, I mentioned the other day about being down a little bit, and I didn't know why. I saw a lot of people saying that actually, and that they were blaming it on the moon, the full moon. I've never believed in any of that kind of stuff, but it's possible because I know flowing oil and gas wells, the wells that, they flow differently whenever the moon's full. Different things happen, like things mess up more. There's just different. So I can understand how that could, have an impact on your emotions, because everything's energy. If you put but regardless of that, if you can notice that that's what it is, if that's what's causing it, you need to snap yourself out of that and put yourself in a workout, or put yourself in something that's going to put you in a higher frequency, like a prayer or like meditation or stretching, or get into a book, or stop consuming negative things and get off your phones and put yourself in a position to where you can bring in positive energy. It was nice today to go get pedicures. That's something we try to do like once a month, or I do anyways. Wearing work boots all day just messes up my big toes. I get these calluses. I'm sure everybody can understand that. If that's not something you're into, if you've never done it and you're a man, I know it sounds like something that it's not manly. It's definitely something that you would not regret if you went and did it. It's like comparable to, when you get new socks, that new sock feeling. It's like that, but it's your feet feel new. So that's the best way I can explain it. I didn't always do it. It was like something I looked at as not manly for the longest time. And then I have my daughter, so I've been taking her for years. I don't know when we started, but it's been a few years. Something I try to do. It's just like a bonding time. And obviously I know she needs it. She plays sports, and it's nice to be able to do that for her. I'm grateful for the position I'm in to where I can, go do that kind of stuff. Not everybody can afford to do things right now. Everything's more expensive. So I'm not rich or anything like that. So I'm glad that I was able to have the time off and the means to be able to go do this. Which brings me to my message I wanted to give today. If you're gonna be the type of person that criticizes other people for not doing the things they need to be doing, you need to give them solutions to those problems. If you're gonna tell somebody that they need to lose weight, you need to show them how. If you're gonna tell somebody that they need to, be a better spouse, you need to show them how. You need to give a solution. If you want to tell somebody to make more money, you need to give them a solution. Show them how. Lead the way. You don't have to give them the money or give them the job. I mean, if you're in the position to give them a job, give them a job. You can't hate on somebody for being in a position that you've probably been in yourself without giving them a solution. There was a way that you got out of the position you were in when you were low, or you were lacking, or you were overweight. There was a way that you brought yourself out of that pain, that trauma, whatever it was that was bringing you down, put you at a negative level, putting you at a place where you didn't think you mattered. You were there, but you got out of it. And so if you're going to criticize somebody that's still in that position, you need to at least be able to tell them how you got out of that situation, and also set the example, because if you're not living the life that you're portraying that the other people need to be living, nobody's going to listen to you. Your message is going to fall flat. It's going to fall on deaf ears, because people are going to look at you and say, he's not even living that lifestyle. He doesn't work out. He's not even in good shape. He's not a good spouse himself. He's not a good father. He's not a good mother. Whatever the case is that you are lacking in, or that you are criticizing other people in, you need to be able to show other people the way, because we all can see everything's messed up in the world right now, or at least our country anyways. Yeah, the world. But you're not going to change the world by, sharing all these messages. So for example, if you're trying to be like, all this stuff's bad coming from the left, or you're on the other side and you think whatever the right's doing, or whatever it is, if you're the type of person that is sharing all these things, you're not going to change the whole group's mindset. You need to start with the individual. You need to first create yourself to be the person that other people will admire, and that is a leader and that's respected. Then you get other people in your circle to be wanting to know what you did and how you're living that life. So then you fix your circle. Then your circle branches out and you affect the community. Whenever the community branches out, you affect the state, and so forth. It affects the country. It changes the country. So that's why, you always hear Andy Frisella talk about personal excellence as the ultimate rebellion, because whenever you put yourself at a higher standard, you get other people to want to live up to that standard just based on the type of person that you are, your character, your morals, your values, your goal process, the way you handle things, no matter what, no matter whether you feel like it, you want it to or not, you always get things done. And that makes other people admire you and your abilities. And then they want to know what you're doing. And then that's how they create the person that they can share with other people, and also affect change with their circle, with their family, with their friends, with everybody in their workforce, and everything goes from there. It's a ripple effect. So don't be the type of person that can be negative and criticize without offering a solution. If you're just going to be that type of person, just don't even say anything. It's just disgusting how men can get on another person's page, for people to get on my thing, for example, and say negative stuff about what I'm doing. I'm just trying to help other people and share a message of things that help me. I've been through a lot of stuff that I've overcame. I know that you can overcome whatever you're going through. If you're having problems with not getting your goals accomplished, or not controlling the things in your life that you need to control, I suggest you go listen to episode 208 of the Real AF podcast with Andy Frisella. You can learn all about the Live Hard and the 75 Hard program. Listen to it, commit to it, and start tomorrow. But make sure you commit, because it's not something you want to start and then stop, or tell somebody you're going to start and stop, because to me, I'd be embarrassed if I told people I was going to do something And I've been that type of person that didn't always do what I said I was going to do. But it's just like so easy, it seems, for people to talk about, oh, I'm going to stop drinking. And then the next night they're posting on their story their big drink. And it's like, how are you just like, openly talking about how you're going to do something and then openly going against it immediately? It's not even like you put in any effort into it. To me, that I would be embarrassed, and I would, just not even post anything anymore. And nobody holds anybody accountable anymore. So you can't just go and tell them, hey, I thought you were going to quit drinking. Then they just delete you, and they delete your message, or shut it down to where nobody sees what you're saying because they don't want to be held accountable. So hold your friends accountable, but at least at the same time, show them a solution. Show them the things that they can do instead of drink. Show them the things they can do with their kids when they're not spending enough time with their kids and their kids are just sitting on their phones all the time. Show them how to be a better spouse by, offering examples of things that people can be doing and what they can work on, or better ways to communicate. If you're better at business than somebody and you want to help them out, show them how you did things to make it to where you are. It's not all about you. It's all about helping other people, and that's how you get to where you want to go, because the karmic debt effect comes back whether you put out negative or positive energy. If you put out positive is going to come back. It may not happen as soon as you want. It may not happen in the form that you want, but it does come back, and it may come back how you wanted it to, but it may take a while and come in a different form. So just remember that. Listen to that podcast, episode 208. Learn about the program. I suggest everybody that sees this to start. If you're already doing it, keep going. You're doing great. And the ultimate goal of completing is worth it. Completing the program, which is the whole year. The first 75 days is just basically the boot camp. You can do the first phase, which is 30 days immediately after you finish, so 105 days in a row. That's what I would suggest. That it's a lot easier to stay in that zone. Whenever you're done with the 75 days, you don't want to go off and if you did it right, if you did everything right, you're not going to go on the 76th day or whatever and go drink, because you're done with it. If you built that self-worth in yourself, you're not going to go self-sabotage by doing the things that you have always done. You're not going to fall back on those habits and that lifestyle. So do it right. If you're going to do it exactly how it says. Don't make any excuses. Don't make any exceptions. Don't compromise at all. Don't even think about eating anything that you shouldn't be eating. Do everything in the program that you're supposed to do, and you'll be a different person. You won't want to fall back on those bad habits, that lifestyle that you were living, whatever your negative vices were. So if this message helped you, or you think it needs to be seen by other people, please share it. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to build this up as much as I can, help as many people as I can along the way, and just see where it goes from there. I know that I was meant to do this. It's been something that I put off, mostly because the funny thing is because I was scared to talk on the camera. Like, nobody's even here. It's just you guys. Like, you guys are going to see this after the fact, but nobody's around. I'm talking to a camera on a phone, and for whatever reason, I was worried about what other people were going to say or think. So if that's you too, you can overcome it. You just have to start. Everybody's going to suck at the beginning. Mostly everybody's going to suck at the beginning. You just have to keep doing it and keep doing it. You can't get to episode 4 and give up because it didn't get any traction. So I'll be back again tomorrow for day 35. So that's all for today. Peace.